Hello and welcome back to the Eagle-Gryphon Games vlog, and this week we'll have an interview of designer extraordinaire, the one, the only, Lacerda. Next we'll give you a sneak peek at the Alien Invasion expansion to Lacerda's On Mars. After that, we'll highlight a new release of Lacerda's Kanban EV. Then, in the Eggs from the Vault segment, we'll give you a quick overview of a game where you're sailing along ancient Venice trying to be the best merchant, and we'll finish it off with a game giveaway. But first, let's update you on some past and future Kickstarters. The Faux Diamonds and Baseball Highlights the Dice Game Pledge Manager was opened last week. We're offering all of the Mike Fitzgerald titles that we've published as add-ons during the Pledge Manager, including Baseball Highlights, the Mystery Rummy series, and Wyatt Earp. Please complete your pledge as soon as possible. Our Kickstarter for 3 brand new expansions for the Railways of the World Series will begin on May 13th. Railways of Australia is a grand map of the continent of Australia that's designed to scale from 2 to 6 players. This unique map is divided into regions. In order to cross the border between regions, you either need to cross at a city on the border, build a town, which is a new mechanism, or use a triple gauge railroad operations card. Towns are a terrain type on the board, and when you build on those hexes, you establish a new gray city. We'll be releasing more information about this map, along with the other 2 expansions, Railways of Sweden and Rail Barons of the World, in upcoming weeks. Here's a sneak peek at the first samples of the For Sale metal coins, which will be available for the Pledge Manager for the For Sale Autorama Kickstarter. Now these will not only be available in the Pledge Manager, but they'll also be available on Eagle-Gryphon Games' website in the future as well. And these coins can be used with For Sale Autorama or the original For Sale. Lacerda lives in Lisbon, Portugal, and his background is in marketing and advertising, in which he's obtained a master's degree in. He's one of the most popular game designers in the world and known most for his heavy Euro games. These include the Galleries, Lisboa, and On Mars, which are all in the top 100 of Board Game Geek's rankings. Other popular titles include Vinhos, Escape Plan, and Kanban EV, which we'll hear more about later in this episode. So let's welcome in Lacerda.
Why did I change Kanban Automotive Revolution with the new version of Kanban EV? Because electrical vehicles are the future, right? They are faster, they are cleaner, they don't have any maintenance, and in the near future will be very difficult to power up, to fill up gas cars with a new charge up system. So what is Bot Factory? Bot Factory is a new game that I'm developing with a friend of mine that is João Quintela. He's a designer, a Portuguese designer, and we decided to make this game together. The game is basically a small version of Kanban. I hope you like Mercado because it's on the same line. It's a 1 hour game, less than 1 hour game, and hopefully you can play this game, have fun with your friends, and then teach them Kanban. So I hope you enjoyed it. What you are watching here is a prototype of Bot Factory. So just like in Kanban, you see Sandra here, and all the players also have speech tokens. So the mechanisms that we use here are the same as Kanban for the work placement. So as you know Kanban, if you know Kanban, every player places one worker, and he places it in any spaces available for them, and then the turn is resolved from left to right. Okay, and Sandra is also a player. She moves to the first player to the first board, and every time she does that, the players who want to play with her have to pay some speech tokens. So what you have to do here is to make these small robots. And for that, just like in Kanban, you have projects that have to pick up for to make those robots. Then you have a nice system to pick up some pieces. The system is moving around. You move and you take some parts from the game. And then you had those parts. And by having those parts and having the right project, you can start making the robot here. And if someone places it here, you can place the parts you need. There's a head missing. If you get the hair, now you have the bot done. You get the bot, place it on your project, and it's okay. So the game is over after you make some of the toys, and that's it. A very simple game, very simple rules. At the end, you can increase the price of or the value of your robots, and you have some contracts that you can get for points. So it's a very simple game. That takes about 10 minutes to explain. It's a lot of fun, and it uses the same mechanism as Kanban, and yeah, you hope guys have fun. The art will be made by, the artist will be probably Pedro Soto, the same artist of Mercado, and as I said once, I'm co-designing this game with a friend of mine called João Quintela Martins. Just keep the name. Okay guys, Bot Factory.
This week, we're showing off some more images for the upcoming On Mars Alien Invasion expansion. This somewhat cooperative expansion includes 4 chapters of play featuring different gameplay modes: 1 versus many, cooperative, and solo. In the first chapter, you'll be able to play 1 versus many with 1 player taking on the role of the aliens. Chapters 2 and 3 are completely cooperative and provide entirely new challenges, and the final chapter is solo. Kanban EV is a heavy Eurogame for 1 to 4 players, where you'll be overseeing the production of vehicles. Kanban is the name for a scheduling system that supports an efficient assembly line, just-in-time production, and a smooth workflow process. Over the course of the game, players take on the role of rookie employees who are trying to secure their career. You need to manage suppliers and supplies, improve and innovate automobile parts, and get your hands greasy on the assembly line in order to boost production and impress the factory manager. Kanban EV is a game that focuses on resource and time management. It puts you in the driver's seat of an entire auto production facility racing for factory goals and the highest level of promotion. You earn production points for performing various actions in the game, and the player with the most of those production points at the end wins. It's great for Vital Lacerda fans, gamers who like heavyweight Euro games, and fans of unique strategy games, and it's available now. Click the link below to be brought to the product page. In Oltre, Mare, 2 to 5 players are merchants sailing along the courses of ancient Venice. You'll be looking for the most precious wares and the richest stocks, like jewels, scrolls, silk, salt, pottery, olives, and grain. You'll be trying to have the most ducats in the end of the game. One of the main ways to get ducats is scoring your wares in sets, both halfway through the game and at the end. Like collecting 3 olive cards will get you 4 ducats, 2 of the jewels, 5, 2 of the salt, 3, and 1 of the jewels, 1. But one of the tricks are collecting the cards in a specific order so that you can put sets together. Each turn you have to play a certain amount of cards, like 2 for example, depending on the card that's on the top of your freight stack. You might have a salt card that you want to play, but not another one to go with it, so you'll be trading with other players and negotiating to try to get the cards that you need. But have no fear, if you can't make a good deal, you can always buy cards from the draw stack. Players will be trading both cards and ducats to do so. And each player that trades with the active player will get a prestige marker. The one who has the most of these at the end of the game will get 6 ducats, so you want to have the most. And once you've gotten the cards you want, you play the amount of cards specified, and then you'll take actions depending on what those cards have on them. Like gaining 3 ducats for having 2 of those icons. Or possibly drawing cards from the draw stack. Or instead, maybe you have to draw some cards and place them in your pirate stack, and each of those are worth minus a ducat at the end of the game. Or maybe you'll be sailing as far as many icons of sailing you got. And as you sail to new harbors, you'll be gaining new bonuses. Like a successful battle against pirates, meaning you don't add pirates to your stack even if you have cards that say so. And as you get new ones, they cover up your old abilities, becoming your own single ability, like gaining a ducat for each of the sail icons you have. A big strategy in the game is which cards you play and when, because for instance we play 3 cards here, we'll want to place this card on top to make sure that these ones are set collected together, and because you can put them on any order on the top of your stack. And remember, as you collect sets, you're going to go top to bottom. So once split out to score halfway through and at the end, they would look something like this from top to bottom, right to left. But if I had collected them in this order from right to left, you can see it splits the sets up and you won't get as many ducats. At the end of the game, you'll also gain ducats for how you did against other players for having the most harbor bonuses and the most prestige for trading the most. And whoever has the most ducats in the end is the winner. Oltre Mare is for ages 12 and up, takes about an hour to play, and is available now. Click the link below to be brought right to the product page. I just gave you a quick overview of Oltre Mare, and today you can win your very own copy. 1 copy will be given away, and to enter simply subscribe and leave a comment below on this video telling us what your favorite Vital Lacerda game is. Now you have 1 week from when this video was launched to enter, and I hope that you enjoyed this week's Eagle-Gryphon Games vlog, and you can click the link below that has a playlist of all the past vlogs, and we'll see you next week.